In this movie, I will be showing you how easy it is to price up the hanging of internal doors by using the Renovations and Alterations Utlra module that has been specifically designed for this task. First, I need to bring the module into my pricing sheet. So I click on D, then from the drop-down menu I will select Door Hanging Internal. This will bring the module in. I am just going to rename this to indicate the part of the house I am pricing for. I want the breakdown to be clear for me and my client, as I will be bringing in another door hanging internal module later for the ground floor doors. So I'll call this Door Hanging Internal First Floor. I now need to enter the quantity of doors I will be hanging on this floor, here in the red cell. This is 6. As you can see, by entering this one number, all the elements needed for my door hanging have been priced. But let's take a closer look at what has been allowed. If I click on the question mark for door, I can get further confirmation of the fact that it is internal doors I am pricing for, here in the diagram. I am going to stick with the default material selection for my door, but you can use the drop-down menu to alter the type of door that's going to be used. The total material cost for these 6 doors is shown here, along with the hours and labour costs for the carpenter who will be fixing them. I can also see that it is under the second fixed carpentry works section, so when I produce my reports and material lists, that is where these doors will be shown. Next I have the hinges. If I click on the question mark, I can use the diagram to alter the default numbers for the hinges for my doors. These settings actually match what I will be doing, but if you do something different, you can alter it here in the picture or in your master copy. Again, like the doors, I can use the drop-down menu to select different hinges if I wish. I will be using the brass butt, but you can change this if you want. The hours for the fitting of my latch and handles are shown here along with the material and labour costs for fitting these. If you require different handles, you can easily alter this by using the drop-down menu. As there are countless types of door furniture available, and clients sometimes can be very particular about what they want, you can add items to your material library if you cannot see what you're looking for. Finally, I have the decorating options for my doors. I can see if I look at the top left of my screen that it is set for painting. If you want it to stain, you can just click Stain and it will immediately change the settings on the pricing sheet. Alternatively, you can use the tick options on the painting section of the pricing sheet to switch between the two. I will now alter it back to painting in this way, as that is what I will be doing. If I click on the question mark, I can see the area that I will need to paint. Here, I can see how many coats of primer, undercoat, gloss and knotting have been allowed for each door. As these doors are internal, I will only be doing 1 coat of gloss. I can also use the drop-downs to change the type of paint I'll be using. If you had a lot of items to paint, or walls and ceilings to do on your job, you could untick all of the painting options in this module and use our decorating module to price all the decoration up in one go. The totals for the hanging of my 6 internal doors are shown here along the bottom. I can see the total for my materials, hours, labour and overall total. If you recall, all of this was calculated by entering just one number, and I've been able to easily understand what has been calculated and allowed for, and fine-tune the details to meet the exact requirements of my job.